Hello, welcome to Paperboy. This week we're talking about how to transition safely socially. Hi, welcome to another Monday with Shel. This week we're talking about how to transition safely in a social fashion. I'm not quite sure what that means, but the first thing that comes to mind to me is being in public places where your gender is suspect according to society. Most of all, public bathrooms. For me personally, excuse me. For me personally, I'm not passing as male right now. And so I don't dare go into the men's room. I don't use the men's room at my gym. And when we're out publicly, restaurants, anything, I go to the women's restroom. Because that's where I feel the safest. I would not feel safe going into a men's room. In addition to that, I don't pack. I bought a packer recently, but I'm not using it to pack because I feel like I need to still use the women's restroom. And actually, I prefer to. I've heard things about the men's restroom I don't want to use, mostly around cleanliness. I don't pack because if I pack, then I can't use the women's restroom. And I feel like I'm torn. I'm between two worlds. Like, I don't fully pass as woman at that point, and I don't fully pass as male. So, I don't know. When you talk about transitioning safely in a social fashion, I don't know. Maybe that means, when you're out and about in social settings, like maybe you get invited to a dinner of a friend, and not everyone there knows you're trans. Is it safe to announce that you're trans? Because maybe there's someone with some conservative beliefs that doesn't agree with people being identified as transgender. I don't exactly know. But my best advice could be to always think of your safety first over your pride, over your need for affirmation. Not saying that you don't deserve affirmation. Not saying you don't deserve validity, because every human being does. But for me, safety would come first. Right now, I'm considering doing I need more income. My wife's not working, and my inheritance is basically gone, and I'm going to have to supplement our income, so I'm going to be using a driving service to do some driving. I went with one of my church members today she does it, and she just kind of showed me how she does it. We picked up one ride, and so I could get a feel of it. I'm not naming which one because I don't want anyone stalking me for any haters out there. But even in that, I would feel unsafe to say I'm transgender when I pick someone up. I told my wife I'm going to try to look as butch as possible just to feel more safe. I'm going to be putting a car seat, because we have a car seat of my son's we haven't gotten rid of yet. I'm going to put it in the seat behind me so that nobody can sit directly behind me, because I want to be able to see them. And if they sit this way to that side of me, I can at least look at them at the corner of my eye. And if they sit beside me here in the front seat, I can see them. So that's something where I'm out in society and could potentially be a social setting, driving people to different destinations. And I don't know that it's safe to even discuss being transgender or being trans. And so I don't know if that's what it's about, but I will be choosing safety over validation at all costs in the way I live my life socially regarding my transition. That's my 2 cents. I look forward to everybody else weighing in. If you like what you see, hit subscribe and share and like. I don't know if we're still holding auditions, but in case we are, I'll put a link down below to Ty's email address. If you want to shoot a 2 or 3 minute audition as to why you would be an excellent contributor to this channel, feel free to do so. And we'd be happy to have anyone on board at this point who adds value to the team. All right, guys, have a great week. Peace and love.